Well, hello there, my friends. Chris Marcus here with you for Arcadia Economics, and we do have an update today with some progress on the three projects of Reyna Silver, as they have provided an exploration update for Batopilas, Medicine Springs, and Guigui. So wanted to go through that and just let you know where things stand with all three of the projects, where their initial work has resulted in new targets that they will be drilling on for each project later this year. Note here from Jorge Ramiro Monroy of Reyna Silver mentions that they're going to be advancing the exploration on all three projects, starting with drilling at Batopilas based on the geophysics, pioneering sampling, and detailed structural studies that they've conducted. They'll be following up on Medicine Springs on their 2022 reconnaissance drilling with an airborne geophysics study to define the drill targets that they'll be hitting later this summer. And at Guigui, they are currently awaiting results from their geophysical surveys and expect to drill in the fall. Some of the highlights here include at Batopilas, which is 1,850 hectares. Their initial results came back with silver grades ranging from 305 grams per ton up to 42,300 grams per ton. And also significantly, they did find gold mineralization that came with assays as high as 21.4 grams per ton. Follow-up drilling did lead to the discovery of the northeast trending Kobritsa vein that graded 703 grams per ton silver, 3.03 grams per ton gold. And further along that northeast trend, they got 36.1 grams per ton gold over 0.25 meters, which was verified by the metallic screen assay, and has led them to find gold as a new significant element to the Batopilas district. And now they're in the process of seeing how that fits within the district's overall framework. And in the time since those results, they've been focused on a sampling program with over 2,600 samples from the old mine workings, detailed AMT geophysics to outline the major structures, and underground and surface structural studies so that they can better understand the ore chutes, geometry, and mineralization surface expressions, including the newly identified gold-bearing structures. And they are planning to begin drilling again once all of this follow-up work is complete, with a minimum of a 3,000-meter drill program that they expect to commence in the coming weeks. Over at Medicine Springs, which they've been focused on more recently and began drilling on last year, they found 11 of the 13 key features associated with a large carbonate replacement deposit, with systemic selective sampling of jasperoids outlining a 3.5 by 5 kilometer zone of anomalous silver, lead, zinc, and copper, which they mention are typically seen in the most distal portions of the carbonate replacement deposit fluid pathways. Silver values in the jasperoids grading as high as 400 to 1,200 grams per ton silver. Phase 1 drilling program included 1,021 grams per ton silver over 2.4 meters, and another hole 1.75 kilometers to the southwest that came in with 186 grams per ton silver over 7.4 meters, and 274 grams per ton silver over 4.7. And those results have suggested that Medicine Springs has the potential for scalable high-grade mineralization and warrants continued exploration, as well as an airborne geophysical survey that will help them refine the drill targets for the 2023 drill program, which will be a minimum of 3,000 meters and is on track to begin later this summer. And lastly, at their Guigui project, phases 1 and 2 of the drilling did reveal critical components of a CRD system, which included identifying a new intrusive unit, a quartz rhyolite, which is commonly associated with large CRD deposits, multi-stage skarn mineralization, signaling the passage of multiple packets of hot acid fluids moving through the area, and the bottom 15.8 meters of that skarn showing separate silver, lead, zinc, copper, and zinc stages, which are indicative of multiple stages and higher temperature, suggesting proximity to the source. Follow-up drilling identified a 0.5 square kilometer skarn footprint that remains open in all directions, and the drilling cut sub-vertical silver-bearing sulfide veins within the 1,200 meter thick limestone section that are known as feeder bleeder structures and are commonly found in carbonate replacement deposits and can often be traced into multiple sulfide mineralization. And again, drilling later this year will be targeting that. And as a result of what they've found so far, they determined a more detailed geophysical study was needed, which was recently executed. They're waiting for the results on that, which will be the basis of their phase 3 drilling program later this year. So again, there is an update from the latest progress on the 3 projects that Reyna Silver has been exploring. I'll leave the link to this press release in the description field below. I know there was quite a bit in there, but that way you can take a look through at a slower speed, go through for yourself, and hope you found this helpful. And congratulations to Reyna on moving all 3 of their projects forward. It'd be great to see how things come back with later drilling on all 3 of them later this year. And going to wrap up for now, but we'll see you again a little bit later today.